first roll. $1968. It's awesome. You can't see that, so another 68. This up a little bit. These up here. We got a burn coin. It's an ugly one. 2002 NIFC. 2007 NIFC. Swimming in silver. Good evening, Mr. Coin Hunter Chris. I've got 2 already, and I'm only 15 rolls in, and I got 2 in the last box. So I'm pretty happy, man. I cannot complain. Silver in both boxes. It's certainly not swimming, but certainly beats skunkers. You want to see something funsy? Yeah, if I didn't find anything else, I'm not going to complain. But I certainly would love to find some more stuff. So today, when I picked up my halves, I got these. My banker's like, I got a couple of rolls and I got to get rid of these things. You want these? You got 40 bucks on you, he says. So I did crack them. They're clad, but I'm happy to have them. Normally, if and when I see them, it's a onesie Tuesday deal, so it's kind of cool to pick up the chunker. Yeah, you got a lot more than me. I remember seeing the box you had. I think I've got just a tube right now, so that like triples my collection. But when I open them up, they you know, some of them look like they're in pretty nice shape, which is kind of cool. Why can't the nice ones ever have the DDO? Hey, do you follow Flying Twinkie? Yeah, I think they only get dumped when people die or if people are really hard up for money because they aren't silver, so they're easier to dump. You don't feel quite as guilty. He's gonna do an auction tomorrow night, and he's got, you know, pretty good prices, and it's not oversaturated. It's, you know, it's not Rob finds treasure kind of prices. So if there's anything, and he has all kind of stuff. I mean, he has things from just straight silver to I mean, he's got trade dollars. He did a couple of cap busts last week. Take a look at this here. I gotta unbury it. Those I looked at. So I picked up this last week. It's got 50 dimes in it. And I got it for $95. So I was pretty happy about that. Derek, there you are. You were lurking in the background, huh? No, it's a sweet deal for Mercs. And I mean, 50. If you were to buy a roll, you're generally going to pay 105 or better, and it came with the book. So I was pretty happy. I out of the gate said, you know, was thinking in my head, oh, I'll bid $100. And he started it off, I think, at 95, and I bid, somebody else bid, and that was it. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I also picked up, where's that at? Where are you at? It's the 2020. And I paid $1. Well, I traded for $1. It was, I sent him 4 W's for it. But it was still $1. And I bought a ton of nickels off of him too. He had a bunch of nickels. He didn't want to deal with them. Yeah, it's real. He got it. He ordered it. He ordered a full tube of them. And I said I want one because I knew they were low managed. 2004 NIFC. I'm like, I want one. Just include it in my invoice. And then he's like, did we agree on a price? And I said, no, I just said I want one. So I was going to, I said, but he was looking for some W's. And so I told him what I had and what I could give him. And he's like, yeah, well, the nickels I can't do the trade on because I have those on consignment. So I've got to pay the guy when I sell them. But I can trade you for the Libertad because that's his. So that's what he asked for, and it felt like a pretty sweet deal to me, so I obliged. But check these out, man. You got to see these, man. They're not great dates, but these came with the nickels. Full tube of BU 63, actually 63, 63, 4 tubes of BU 63s, a tube of BU 64s, a BU roll of 62s, 38p that's uncirculated. $39Ds. I got 4 of those. And then a 56 proof, a 64 proof, and a 50D. And I still haven't even gone through half of it yet. I'm working on a video on all the other stuff. Pretty stoked. The other stuff is just in rolls. So I have no idea what's going to be inside those. This should be fun. But they're old bank rolls, or at least that's what they look like. So he had like loose ones like this that he just marked 30s to 50s, but then he's got 2, 4, 6, 8 of these old bankrolls. So it'll be interesting to see what that stuff turns out to be. But he's doing another auction tomorrow, so if you want some sweet deals, I would swing by. Because he's got just a crap ton of stuff, man. It's ridiculous how much stuff he's wading through right now. And the crazy thing is I guess Penny Dog just liquidated some person's collection. It was even bigger than that. That's Flying Twinkie that's got all that stuff. He's probably got, I don't know, $30,000 worth of silver. I mean, it's just, he was selling bricks in layman's term at $100 space value of rolled quarters for $1,900. Which is a good price. So that means you're paying 19 face. Most of the other stuff, I think he said he's doing at 20.5 right now, which is still a good deal. $2005 NFC. Last box only had 3 NIFCs in it. It's one of his buddies' moms. I don't know if it's her collection or if she's the one that passed, but one of his buddies had a family member that passed and had this collection, and they're just trying to essentially liquidate it. But it's predominantly silver, but it's just massive. And he's got probably 30 rolls of war nickels. Oh, he's live right now. Yeah, he's probably still sorting through the stuff. I mean, if you guys want to swing... Oops. Crap. If you want to swing by and visit him tonight, he's probably getting ready. Whoa, what just happened? Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened there, but I blew stuff up. Anyhow, I don't know if you heard me or not, but... He's probably just getting ready for the stream. Like last night, he was going through the war nickels, trying to find clad, because he wanted to make sure that all the rolls that he was selling actually were all silver. So it's kind of counterintuitive. But he's got just ridiculous amounts right now. Give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. I haven't seen anybody talk since I jacked things up. I want to make sure that I'm still actually being heard. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking to myself like a crazy person. That would be anything new anyways. Hey Phil, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. You having luck getting boxes still? I know it's kind of been, there we go. I know it's been hit or miss depending on where you're from. 1967, he's a little bit green, but he's still silver. No, I didn't see it. When did you post the video? I've been crazy busy today. My oldest was just eligible for the shot, so he went and got vaccinated today, and so I was running around doing that and a bunch of other stuff. So I am behind on today's videos. If you don't want to spoil it, don't tell me, but if not, feel free to spill and I'll still go back and watch it. I always try to stay caught up with people that I enjoy watching. Wow. What kind of box was it? I guess I'm assuming it has. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. That's great. I mean, if it's your best box ever, it's probably going to be pretty fun to watch. So I know you've been hunting for a bit. So a good box is a good box, if it's a good box for you. I'm still waiting for my next chunky one, but I am happy that both boxes tonight spit something out. So that's far better than what it's been like lately. It's been pretty dry. So I am pretty happy. The only thing that's disappointing is this is my last week from this bank, which makes me sad. Wow, you kept a few rolls. That's never a bad feeling. I used to keep a few rolls too, but that's when I was collecting NIFCs. And then I stopped doing that because, man, it sucked my money right out of me. Wow, 2 NIFCs. Yeah, the first box tonight I had only had only had 3 NIFCs, which is pretty light for me. I mean, I'm good for 10 usually. This one's got 5. I'm a little over halfway through, so I'll probably find their friends before we're all said and done, and I'll be close to my average. But yeah, if you only found 2, that's great. Enigma just moved, and he hadn't been finding any NIFCs, which I think is pretty awesome. Tarek, welcome back. He's still going through war nickels, or is no? Actually, I think he moved on to dimes. Or is he doing something fun tonight? Yeah, I used to way back when I very first started. I did, and then they just kept piling up. But I was missing so many coins to make my sets, and then I started looking up what I could sell the sets for. I'm like, you know what? This is totally not worth it. It's, you're tying up that capital for a long, long time to make very, 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 very little. So I'm like, bag this, dude. I mean, I can understand when people are paying for boxes for donations, you include the NIFCs because that gives them some value back. But from a just collecting them to collect them standpoint, no thank you. Yeah, so mine, I pull them out. So I'll pull them out. They're up here, and then at the end of the hunt, I will plug in what I found so I know how many and what kinds I had and yada, 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 and then I hook them back. Good riddance. Unless there's something that I was missing. But actually, the only ones I'm missing right now are the 2020s, and I found them, but I lost them. I don't know what I did with them. I know I put them in flips. I don't know where I put them. I haven't found them yet. They're not in my book. So if I find those again, I will probably pull those out just because I want one for my book. And I don't know where my original ones are at. Because I am disorganized like that. Yeah, right now, because he's just sorting through his stuff, it's not super exciting. But for me, it's fun to watch. I watch while I hunt. Over his. The auction's way better because it's got more pace to it, whereas right now he's just sorting. He's grinding. Yeah, like I said, Chris, I've got some. I don't know where they're at. I lost them. I appreciate it though. That's one of the things is this coin shortage might be in my bank abandoning me might be a good thing for me. It'll force me to figure out what I've got and what's what. I mean, I got piles of stuff all over the place. I'm behind on my shorts. I've got all that world coin, and I've gone through most of it. I didn't film almost any of it. I'm just gonna use it for my shorts. I still got all that to go through. Ridiculous. like to find some circulated quarters, though. I miss my quarters. I've been a box of quarters in like feels like a week. I could update that board too. Put my new silver on there. He's probably offended. Telling his friends to stay away. And I was watching Enigma, and he's got yellow. Now his are, I forget what the name of that company is. But his yellow wrap rolls, he said were tight. Mine are like falling apart. Just luckily hold the coins. It's crazy lately. How sloppy they're getting on rolling. But it makes it easy to unroll, that's for sure. Well, seeing this one here, let me see if we've got some experts in the crowd. What do you guys think of that one? You think that's missing a clad layer? Oops. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Sometimes those things can be just dunked in acid and they just get all tore up like that. It's hard for me too, but it found a home in my what the heck is this cup? So I can figure it out or find somebody else that's smarter than I am. Shouldn't take too long. So many 95s in here lately, it's crazy. Are any of you guys following Plumber Stacker and Raven's Coins collab on crypto? Yeah, crypto is crazy right now, man. Has Dogecoin bounced back at all yet this evening? Because it went in the toilet and it came back and it's back in the toilet again now. But Bitcoins, or I don't know if it is. I mean, that crap can change in about 4 seconds, but it was. When I looked last, it was under $50,000 a coin. But stuff's just 20%, 30% swings here and there every place right now. It's crazy. It's volatile. Yeah, they picked the shady time to jump in, that's for sure. But it'll be interesting because, you know, clearly they're both kind of non-believers, but understand there's an opportunity to make potential money in there. Or lose money. But are willing to at least learn. Still in the 40s? Okay. Hey, I don't think it'll drop below 40. That's where it kind of dumped down to last time, but it's weird. I mean, you would have thought that Musk being on Saturday Night Live would be a push for it, but it was the exact opposite. And it just dumped into the toilet after, you know, actually right before the show's aired, which I thought was kind of weird. And I don't know why Bitcoin dumped as much as it did, because it wasn't like it jumped quickly and people are trying to get some money out, or, you know, it didn't even drop that quickly either. It was a weird fall for it. But it's pretty confusing any ways you slice it or dice it, or at least it is for me. I could only go back to 2000, buy a couple million shares of Bitcoin at 1/10 of a cent a piece, and then just let it sit there on a thumb drive until today. How sweet would that be? Alrighty, gentlemen. We are on to the last roll. A red clad edge here. Look at this thing. Look at this guy. It's like someone marked it, but it's not even NIFC. It's 2001. That's weird. There's some more. What are these guys? 2, 4, 5. What are you doing down here? You're a 90. We had 4. Now 5. And an imposter in there. So go ahead and go to You done with school yet, Tart? You gotta be getting close, I would think. Heck, my kids are almost out. I know colleges tend to be a little bit ahead of regular schools. $50. Look. 50. Pot is right. There. 2 weeks, yeah. That sounds about right, really. See what I got today when I went to pick up my halves? Summer rotation. Now, is that the whole summer you have to do that, or? Yeah, they're huge halves. Yeah, no, when I was at the bank, I don't know if you know or not, my main pickup bank is closing, or at least that branch is closing. And so I went in there today. He's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of all my stuff, and people are dropping this kind of stuff off." I'm like, "I'll take them." So I picked them up and take a look and see at what we got. I don't have very many yikes. I did look when I was at the bank just to see if I might have gotten lucky and gotten a silver one, but these are all clad, but they're still fun. You don't see them that often, that's for sure. All right, at least I don't. Normally when I get them, I just get 1 or 2 here or there, and so I've been gathering them. Because I don't deal with them very often. I don't even know what to look for at this point. I did a video on the silver ones just to kind of learn myself a little bit more about them. But I'll get there. We got a nice gamut here. Most of these bicentennials, I mean, some of these are got some beautiful toning to them. Sure, it's not going to pick up on the camera, but yeah, I think I want to say that the prices I've seen, they're generally worth at least $1.50 to $2 a piece, I think. The silver ones sell for nice money, but the regular ones, I think most people you're able to get anywhere from $1.50 to $2 a piece, depending on condition for sure. But I'm just gathering them at this point. I'm hoping that, I watched a video of a kid that went and picked up like $1,000 worth of bikes at the bank once, where someone had just brought in a whole box of them. But you can't get them, so you got to grab them when you can. Well, that's all I have for this evening because I am out of coin. One of the things I was thinking about doing is, where are you at? Oh, I know where it is. No, I moved it. Where'd you go? Got a box of pennies around here someplace. I don't know where I put them. That are uncirculated, and I tried to sell them on eBay, and they did not sell. No one even wanted a single roll. So I'm going to crack them because I heard there is a possible DDR on the 2021s. I'm going to crack them and send them back and take a gander at them while I've got them out. If I can't find them, I can't do it. So that's all she wrote. I appreciate you guys swinging by. Tarek, thank you, my friend. It's good to see you. I know you tend to lurk more than talk, but I know you're there. You put out that video yet? Nope. You gotta put it out, man. I'm telling you. Throw it out there in the universe. I know you think it feels a little clunky at first, but it gets better. It's fun. It'll help you archive your journey. So, well, happy hunting. Good luck with your summer rotation. That's June's just right around. That's knocking on your door, my friend. It'll be here before you know it. Yeah, the thing is if most of the coins you're not doing, you don't even see the people, and they don't necessarily see you. So it's just a matter of talking, and if you're not live streaming, it doesn't matter because you're just doing the video. So anyhow, consider it, man. I think you might enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, especially if you're going through the coins anyways, and that way you'll have your journey in video that you can look back on when you've got all your books filled and you're old and withered in a rocking chair. You can go back and watch your old videos. But anyhow, enough with that. Have a great night, and I will catch you guys all on the next hunt. I appreciate you stopping by again. Have a great one.